Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Biology in Simple Way. In last video, we saw the introduction about reproduction in organisms. In this video, we'll see about reproduction in organisms detailing. Before going into the topic, we will see what is reproduction. Reproduction is a biological process in which the parent organism will give rise to offspring, and the offspring will be similar to the parent organism. Similar to the parent organism. Parent organism will produce the offspring. Offspring will be similar to itself. Itself means here the parent organism. This is known as reproduction. Okay, you are clear about reproduction. Now, what happens in reproduction? Organism is born. This organism grows. It matures and produces the young ones. Okay, that young one will grow, that will mature, and that will produce an young one. Now, this young one will grow, it will mature, and it will produce an young one. So, this is a continuous process of continuity. Continuity of the species takes place in this way. Even though the individual organisms dies, the species continue to live for many years because of this magical process. Okay, so every organism is born, that organism grows, that organism undergoes death. Before that, the reproduction takes place. This is actually a cyclic process. So, reproduction is responsible for the continuity of the species from generation to generation. So, this is about the reproduction. In our world, we have a vast biodiversity, which means we have huge number of living organisms in our world. All the organism does not undergo same type of reproduction. Each and every organism has its own mechanism to multiply and reproduce the offspring. Okay, so how an organism chooses the mode of reproduction, it depends upon several factors. The factors are listed here. First factor is organism's habitat. What is meant by habitat? Habitat is nothing but the place which they live. If the habitat favors for the cross-pollination, then the cross-pollination occurs, which is a sexual reproduction. If the habitat does not favor cross-pollination, then it undergoes self-pollination, which is the asexual reproduction. Next one is internal physiology. Inside physiology, the functions. Okay, if the male gamete and female gamete matures at different time, then it undergoes, the new individual is produced by parthenocarpy. So it is a type of asexual reproduction. If the male gamete and female gametes fuses and forms the new individual, then it is a sexual reproduction. So the condition, which condition favors that mode occurs. Last one is genetic makeup. In the case of genetic makeup, all the somatic cells undergoes asexual reproduction, and all the germ cells, gametic cells, undergoes the sexual reproduction. Okay, this is about how an organism chooses the mode of reproduction. So based on these factors, reproduction is of two types. I told you, right? Sexual as well as asexual. So if the habitat, the physiology, genetic makeup is favorable, it undergoes sexual reproduction. It is not favorable, sexual reproduction is not favorable, then it undergoes asexual reproduction. Now, as I told you, reproduction is of asexual and sexual reproduction. In this asexual reproduction, single parent participates and produces offspring. Single parent participates and produces offspring. Here, no gamete is involved. And this is known as asexual reproduction. What is this asexual? No sex organs are involved in this reproduction. That is known as asexual reproduction. Okay, coming to the next mode, the two parents are involved here, participates. two parents participates and produce offspring. Fusion of male as well as female gamete takes place. So here two parents are there. One parent contributes the male gamete, the second parent contributes the female gamete, and they produces the offspring. In both the male gametes and female gamete, the result is offspring. The only difference is in asexual reproduction, the offspring will be identical to the parent organism, but in sexual reproduction, we'll get new variant because there here mixing up of male and female gamete takes place and a new variant is coming out of this as the offspring. So this is the difference between the asexual reproduction as well as sexual reproduction. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please share, subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you.